Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Get Your Happy TV and podcast. I wanted to do the very last episode of this year, and I want to talk about minimal habits moving into the new year, how to make sure that we're not adapting stress, becoming overwhelmed with the new year. So how to adapt these minimal habits. Very simple, very easy. I'm very excited. We've had a really good year there was some challenges there, and so a lot of good energy and a lot of positive vibes, a lot of loving energy for the past 2017. So let's talk about really quick these topics of how to become minimal, how to have that minimal mindset moving into the new year. So kind of think about spring cleaning. We don't want to wait to the very end or to the until April or March. We don't want to wait until spring to really adopt these habits. So consider them now. So consider adapting to these habits towards the weeks coming up into January, and to really just make sure we're not becoming overwhelmed and putting so much pressure on ourselves, because that can happen. So the first thing I want to talk about is going paperless. Make sure you're going paperless, whether it be your mail, your bank statements, credit cards, newsletters, anything that, student loans, whatever it is that you get in the mail, see if you can select the option of going paperless. This can eliminate, pile up wherever you like to keep your mail, and it also clears away clutter. I know for me, I get really anxious and, I have a lot of anxiety when I start to get a lot of mail in one space. So, consider taking that click and clicking the paperless option. Another one with going paperless is you can also utilize the option of microfiber towels or like napkins. I tend to, buy a lot of paper towels. I noticed, all of this year I would, take trips to the grocery store or my local store and pick up, a lot of paper towels to clean up messes or, use them after I eat. But what I've noticed is, I'm really not being, friendly to Mother Earth. And so if you listen to, if you're listening to my podcast, you know that I like to, be good to Mother Earth. And so making sure that you, go right on Amazon, pick up eco-friendly towels or microfiber towels, whatever it is that you prefer, just recycling those can really, really eliminate waste, and you're going paperless. So this can help too, with, cleaning up the mess around us. So another option, number 2 is to donate. Donate is going to be very helpful into the new year. So really look around the house and figure out if there's furniture you need to donate, old clothes that you no longer have use for. This can, really be abundance for someone else who's, looking for these items and, don't have, a lot of clothes. And, in 2017, we had a lot of natural disasters, and, there are a lot of people out there who are looking for clothes, furniture, many appliances, and electronics. So really just panning the whole, your whole apartment or your home and really figuring out what things you can really donate and get rid of. And it's always a really good feeling when you know that you can gift something to someone else who really, really needs it. So the next one we're going to talk about is unsubscribing. Unsubscribing yourself for any toxic energy. Unsubscribing yourself to, monthly subscriptions. Maybe we moved into a house or a new town and there's, a local park near, or there's a gym, within your community, and you can get rid of some of those subscriptions. So that can really help, and it can be really nice on your bank account. And so, newsletters that you feel like keeps crowding your email and that stresses you out. I know for me, I hate a cluttered email, and I am a victim of this. I am raising my hand. I am kind of bad when it comes to my personal email. I get a lot of, the store advertisements and coupons and things like that. So really just pan your email and figure out all the ones you want to just toss out. And so that also eliminates some, feelings of anxiety or procrastination, because procrastination is fear. And so that's another topic for another day. But, really just removing and unsubscribing yourself. And so the very, very, very last tip I want to provide of this minimal habit moving into the new year of 2018, making space for your sacred space. So if you haven't downloaded my ebook, make sure that you do. There is a section in there talking about your sacred space. Removing toxic energy. Removing toxic energy for you, if we need to practice on forgiveness towards the end of this year, because you don't want to take that energy, that toxic or negative energy or blockage into the next year. And so what you want to do is consider detoxing, juicing, fasting. Those are always helpful and holistic ways to really just remove some of that blockage that you may be feeling, or, maybe we're feeling sluggish. I know right now we're in a retrograde, and so sometimes we may feel lazy and not, or block. And sometimes fasting can really, really help with that, removing some of that energy. And, just that also makes space, makes space for positive energy into the new year of 2018 if you're looking to manifest a lot of good opportunities. So just make sure you're reading, your space with sacred energy. So this is a good time to sage. If you are utilizing sage, Palo Alto wood is also really good. Your stones and your crystals, make sure you're charging them for the new year. And so, like I said, practice forgiveness, because I know this is one that I've just been introduced with. And I will discuss more of that coming soon. So that's it. Those are simple, quick tips to really cultivate into the new year. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you know when all of my new videos are coming out. A lot of new topics coming up for the new year. I'm going to start bringing recipes to the blog, which I'm excited about. And, if you have ideas or something you want to bring up to me, or a question, or, a comment below, or send me a direct email at my website at tanyabdrake.wordpress.com. And remember to live abundantly, love your authenticity, and radiate all good happiness into the new year. I'm excited. So, let me know any tips or comments that you have that you want me to discuss into the new year. So see you back on the next episode.